one of the first rental properties we ever got was a foreclosure, and they wanted like $70,000, maybe $80,000 for the place. I can't remember. But anyways, I remember we shotgunned half of that to them. We like offered 40 or 30, whatever, 35, whatever it was. It was half. And they took it. And I remember just being super excited. I was like, wow, this is a deal of a lifetime. It's going to rent. It's going to bring all this money. Now I just got to figure out how to come up with 10% of that, which is what my banker was charging me at the time. And it was like 3 years, $3,500 or $4,000. And me and Kristen were paycheck to paycheck at the time. So $3,500 may as well have been $1 million. But we didn't give up. We were like, how can we do this? And the one skill that I had really, other than working on airplanes, was buying and selling and really finding deals, and then turn around and find somebody who would pay more for that, and I would get the difference. So that's what I did. The little bit of money we did have, I remember I bought like an Altima that was like $500, flipped it, sold it for like $1,500. I did that a few more times, and I had to use that skill to kind of break me away from the middle class. And I've done that several times since. Even now that we have, I think it's 40 rentals that we have now, I still do that just because I'm good at it. I can recognize something whenever something's a deal and take that and go take more money, make more money with it. Like my dad's skill, air conditioning. Guy can, and not just that, I mean, he can do, it seems like everything. He's Superman. But this is his. Like anytime he needs to go stack some cash up, hey, he'll go do a bunch of AC jobs, and that's how he gets ahead. And I think that's where people fall short on how they're going to get into rentals or how they're going to get into the business. Like, first, you need to develop a skill. There's no way around that. Like, you have to have something you can do that's going to help generate cash, because just off a W-2 job, unless you have no bills, like no rent, you're not paying like a car payment, that's really the only way you can save up money, is using your income from your job. But if that's already stretched to the max, and you've got a big house payment, and you've got a big truck payment, and you've got insurance, and you've got Verizon, and you've got groceries, and you've got ball practice or whatever, you're never really going to get ahead. So you have to kind of develop a skill. And if you don't know what you want to do, what I suggest is just starting in a trade if you're a guy or girl, and just figuring out what you can do on the side. Like, can you, what else? Like, can you run equipment? Can you roof? Can you do plumbing? Can you do electrical? Can you detail cars? Whatever it ends up being, you need to develop a skill on the side, put in that extra little bit of work. That way you can save up enough money to give yourself that window you need to escape that middle class. Because let me tell you what, that middle class is a mofo, man. It will, it'll keep you there. Another thing that'll keep you there in the middle class is comfort, man. Comfort is a killer. I used to have a job, man. They called it the golden handcuffs, because once you got it, you was there, baby. You wasn't gonna leave. And I don't know how I left it. Honestly, I look back on it now, I'm like, man, I had it pretty cake. But it's worth it to get into business for yourself. So if you're ever sitting there wondering how to take it to the next level, you got to learn that skill. And if you've watched the video to this point and you really still don't know what to do, DM me sometime. I am all open to help people start their journey in real estate, start in business, whatever it is you're trying to start in. Hit me up. I will give you as much guidance as I have. I'll give you all the mistakes I've made. That way you don't have to make them, because trust me, you're going to fail. You are going to fail. That's the one certainty. You can go ahead and lock that in. You're going to fail. But hey, it's part of the process. It's going to make you a better person, and you're going to enjoy it.